Okay, it's time for a very important van update. The shower is complete. Actually, if I'm being honest, for the people who are following the videos in order, the whole van is pretty much complete. And I'm in Portugal by the sea, right in the southern part of Portugal. But yeah, we'll start with the shower. This is probably my proudest part of the whole van. I'm really happy with how it turned out, and it's super functional, really practical. So I'll step out so I can move the camera around and show you some things. So in the end, I went with a sliding door. It's a little bit janky, this one, but it slides okay, and it comes around the corner and closes fine. Yeah, it just maximised the amount of space, because obviously you only need this, you don't need any swing or anything like that. So yeah, the toilet's here. It's a composting toilet with a urine separator. I'll explain that maybe a bit more in a different video. A little waterproof box for the toilet roll. That's the hole for the ventilation output. Little LED waterproof light strip, and obviously normal shower stuff. So this bar is an automatic mixer bar. So rather than having a hot and a cold, you choose a temperature, and this is thermostatic. So you choose a temperature here. This is the on and off for the water, and then this mixes the hot and cold water automatically to whatever temperature you want. It has like one of these anti-scald child lock things, so you have to press it to go hotter, and it goes up to like 40, what does it say? 48, so that's super hot. Normally about 40 is fine, 38 or 40. But as I'll explain with the recycling water system, you don't need a lot of extra hot water because you're cleaning and recycling the water that's falling and already heated. A lot of the heat is preserved, so you're not like in a residential situation. If you were heating water coming from the tap, maybe the tap water's in the winter 15 degrees or something. I'll quickly show you the way we use the shower. Might be a little tricky with just one hand. So the bare minimum amount of water is one of these little 5-litre jugs. Of course, the thing that makes the difference is which way the van is leaning. That's the pickup for the water. So if you're kind of leaning towards the back on a slight slope, it stays in the water until the very last little bit. It's actually a little bit better with about 7 or 8 litres, so if we have access to unlimited water, then we just add a bit more, but we can make do with 5 litres. By using just 5 litres, it makes it easy, because when you want to empty it, it goes all back into this. Alright, I'll change hands and then I'll... So the process is as follows. You've got 3 switches here. The first one's the light. This one is the circulation pump for the hot water. Turn that on, you might be able to hear it. And this final one is the pump for the shower. Turn that one on, turn on the hot water, and there we go. We've got shower. The pressure's really good. It's much better than a lot of showers you have in a house, so it works good. And then temperature is just there. And when you're finished with the shower, you just unscrew the shower head. You just screw this little bit off. Put this hose inside the empty container. Run the pump until there's no water left. And then turn it off and clean the floor with a towel or something. And yeah, and that's how it functions. It works really good.